During this video segment, I will show you the sticky note feature within Curriculum Trak. I'm currently logged in as Lisa, as a teacher, and these are the courses that Lisa teaches. So I'm going to go to the map here, and to add a sticky note, I click Add Note, and notice it has my name because it's a note that I'm going to enter, and I can type in whatever information I want. So I need to finish the essential question. And by the way, it does have a spell checker in here for this unit. So if I come back in here and I right click, I can change that to question. Yes, that looks good. And then if I notice there's a blue area here for editing. If I click on the note, but outside of the blue area, I can drag it. Whoops, let's go again. I can drag that to whatever field that I want to. Notice that there's a field or a box for each of these fields. So there I added it in. I can edit it if I want by clicking on the note and making sure that it's in the blue area once again here. So I can edit that as I see fit. And I can just click out anywhere if I want to. So again, to edit, you click in the area. But if you want to move it, you can click in there, but click outside of that area, click and drag and drop it to wherever you want it to go. You'll notice that I have a yellow one here, and that's because it's one that I entered. But if a curriculum admin, maybe a principal or a supervisor added one, that will be in another color, that will be in blue. And so if you read this and it's good, you could dismiss it by clicking on this. And notice it goes away because I took care of that note. If I want to delete one that I had, or maybe I click on this by accident, there is an undo. You'll notice in the right here, I can undo it. I have a certain amount of time to undo that if I want to because I hit it by accident. Or it's easy enough to recreate it and add another one. I can also work with these in the unit plans area. So if I go to Units, Anatomy and Physiology, let's go to that same unit. And if I scroll down here, notice there is the note that I added. And if I want to add more notes at the unit level, I can do it by clicking on this icon right here. So again, this assessments area. I can say I worked on this assessment. Is it okay now? And again, I can just click outside of here and it will be saved. Again, I can move it around if I want to. You can also add sticky notes at the course level. This course is complete. Wouldn't that be nice? But anyway, I can add that in as well. Click outside of it and click to drag it wherever I want to, and I can add it right there. So now it's at the course level. So you can work at it at the unit level or the course level. And again, if I go back to the maps view, notice that I have those in here as well. The next thing I want to show you is there is a report for all these as well. So that report is only available to admins. So let's go ahead and I'm going to log out here. And instead, I'm going to log in as an admin. So give me just a moment to log in as Mike Vanderberg, an admin. And so as an admin, I could go again to that same course. Let's go, it was Anatomy Physiology. So we'll pull that up. And notice there's Lisa's notes again, but if I want to add one, notice it's going to be blue because I'm an admin. And so I can add it to other people's maps. Finally, there's a reports area here. And if I go to the notes log, this is a report only available to curriculum admins. And what they can see is they can see all the notes, who added that note, what course, what unit, and what field it was attached to, whether it's open or closed, and the date in which it was created. So you see the ones that are currently closed. And you can go in here and you could change the status. So I want to see all my closed ones, or I want to see the open ones, and any status and so forth. Or if you want to look at just a particular course, you can do that as well. Or you could go down to the user level. So it's a nice report that you can see all those notes, even if they've been closed, so you have a nice history of those. The last thing I wanted to show you is if we go to Curriculum Trak, the main welcome page once again, or the dashboard, notice there's an icon by Math 5. And what that does is that signifies that there is a note on here. So if you have a curriculum admin add a note, it's nice for you to be able to see here that there's a note waiting for you to read and ultimately to close. Whereas if I go to Math 6, there will not be any notes because it's not showing it on the dashboard. This now concludes this instructional video on the sticky notes feature.